All right, what is up, guys? We are back with Tokyo Ghoul Chapter 25 Epiphany. I'm really scared because um, last chapter ended off with, we had sort of these fights starting to begin, to kick off with Amon versus Kaneki and Toga versus Mato, but like it took a really dark a really dark turn. I think previously we had known that these kinkeis or whatever that the doves fight with are like cognés of like previous ghouls, like dead deceased ghouls, right? But then it just took this really sinister twist that the one that Motto is using is, specifically tied to Hinami, and it just, oh my god, it's Miss Fugoichi's Kagune. Um, so it took just a really dark turn, and God, I can only imagine what this is gonna do to Hinami. Seeing her mother like still here, basically, right? Um, so yeah, I'm scared. Let's get into it. So yeah, she's just screaming. And Toka's just like, you bastard! You haven't learned a thing, Rabbit. You are impulsive and short-sighted as usual, perpetually careless, and thus you will die. Oh man, Toger's just charging in there. You will make a fine sample. Oh, he actually managed to stab Toka. Hmm. I'm still making adjustments, but both her parents' cognés are a joy to use. I thought he only had Miss Fugoichi's. That's it. Let me hear you scream louder. I didn't even realize that he had Hinami's father as well. Dude, Mano is absolutely horrible, dude. And like the thing is that like he gets off on this kind of stuff. Oh man. It was such a pleasure to take down Ryoko Fugoichi with her husband's Kagane. Oh my god. Is that what it was? Because I think God, I really want to go back to that chapter now, but I feel like I remember Miss Fugoichi before she was killed, just like her eyes just like widening in horror or something like that. Like she saw something that made her like stop. I feel like I remember that happening, but now we know why. Oh man. Which one shall I use to take you down? You're dead, old man. Hmm. You're like a hyena gnawing on dead flesh. You're trash. Why do your kind try to live at the cost of committing such sins? What's wrong with wanting to live? We may be different, but we were still given life, given a chance. If we can only eat humans, then that's what we'll do. How else are we supposed to live with these bodies of ours? Tell me. You guys think you're so much better than us, but would you say the same thing if you were a ghoul? Die, you asshole. Die. All you stupid doves can go to hell, you asshole. Damn it. Even ghouls. Even I wish we could live like you guys. Man. Also, getting a little bit of a glimpse at who I'm guessing is Toka's mother. Yeah, I think it's the mother. Um, man, I love that she's saying all this while she's like impaled with the kinke, right? Even I wish we could live like you guys. Well, I can't stand listening to this anymore. I've had enough. Die. All right, now we're going back to Kaneki. I'm no match for him, even with my Kagane. Demons wearing masks. I've always wanted to ask your kind. Killing the innocent, feeding as you desire. Many children have lost their parents by your hands. The sadness, loneliness, emptiness of those left behind. Have you ever imagined what that's like? There's a ghoul known as the Rabbit. Why is he telling me this? I feel like this is probably like a maybe a little bit of a hint as to because he's speaking like this is like speaking off of like personal experience, right? It's like I feel like maybe he was left in a similar position where his parents got killed by ghouls, right? Um, so maybe we'll get to see that later. The rabbit killed a colleague of mine just a few days ago. Why was he killed? Because he was an investigator? Because he was a human? Why? What possible reason was there for him to be killed? This world is wrong, and it's you monsters that are distorting it. I mean, it's a very simple reason why he died. I think I think Toka was justified. Honestly, you don't touch Miss Fugoichi, man. You don't touch her. Um. Anyway, I don't blame him for feeling angry at his colleague's death. I honestly don't either, but at the same time, I don't blame for Toka for going after the guy in the first place, right? And that's kind of like what I love so much about this series is that like I see both sides. To an extent, I can sympathize with both sides. The investigator Toka killed the people who were eaten by other ghouls. Many ghouls have brought countless sorrows to a lot of people. He's exactly right. Ghouls are distorting this world. I agree with most of what he's saying. What he's saying is right. I can't argue with him. But what about Ryoko? Was it wrong for a ghoul like her to have lived the way she did? What about Hinami? No. Somebody took the life of her loved one too. How's that any different? Ghouls have feelings too. That's no different from humans. Shouldn't that mean something? Maybe he can see that. Oh, wait. Only I can. Oh my god, dude. Look at this. And it's true, man. Kaneki is quite literally the bridge between these two worlds, right? The only one who understands that, who can impart that is neither. That's not true. Me. Someone who's both ghoul and human. You are exactly right. Many ghouls have gone astray. This ghoul you call the rabbit is probably one of them. I understand what you're trying to say, but to be convinced somebody is wrong without truly knowing them, I can't imagine that being right. We have to understand each other more, all of us. What are you saying? I have no idea what you're saying. I have to let the world know. Then I'll make you understand because I'm the only one who can. Dude, look at Kaneki's face. Oh my god. All right, let's check out this next chapter, man. Um, chapter 26. Once again, this isn't gonna happen every time. It's not gonna happen every time, but I feel like for the truly hype chapters, um, I have to keep going. So yeah, let's get into this chapter number 26, Adversary. I'm curious how on earth is Kaneki gonna go about making Amon understand the plight of the ghouls, but Kaneki really is the only one who can. So let's see what he's got. Because I don't think you can beat that understanding into a man, right? Maybe you can, but who knows? Anyway, make me understand what? Why did I even bother listening to the nonsense of a ghoul? He's gotten quicker. Save it. Alright, so he still managed to kick Kaneki in the side. I barely even felt that. Is that all you got? Compared to Nishio's kick, it's nothing. Nice. A cheap taunt as if I'd fall for it. That's what he must be thinking. Relax and study his movements. Toka's attacks are much quicker. If he loses his cool and his attacks become more predictable, I might have a chance. Come on, hit me, you slowpoke. Oh, Amon's totally going for it too. That was close. He's the emotional type. The problem is his club. I can't keep dodging it forever. I don't know what it's made out of, but even I could tell it's dangerous. But if I can do something about it, I stand a chance against him. If push comes to shove. Kagane is my only shot. That power I had when I fought Nishio. I'm scared I might lose control of myself again, that I might hurt him more than I have to, but at least while I'm fighting, I need to embrace the ghoul inside me. And it's feeding time. Dude. Once again, the artwork. The artwork is just stellar. Oh, he actually managed to bite Amon. Whoa. I was definitely not expecting that. And Amon's just like, what? Oh, that's right. There are human pleasures ghouls inherently can't enjoy, but in their place we were given this. And he should, in theory, right? He should feel rejuvenated after. Now, like, did he just take like a little nibble off of Amon's shoulder, or did he actually manage to get something that he's like eating now, right? Um, because if he actually did manage, yeah, okay, so it does say gulp, so he actually bit off a piece of Amon's shoulder. So yeah, he should, in theory, feel a little bit more like have a little bit more energy now, right? And here comes the Kagane, yeah. Well, I'm about to be consumed by hunger. I can feel myself giving into that pleasure. It's not surprising that ghouls like Rize exist, but I won't lose sight of what I am. That is how I fight. Dude, this is huge, man. This is so huge for Kaneki. Like it's so cool like seeing him learn like slowly, like step by step, right? I hope he doesn't lose control, but this is a first like little progression of where he was against Nishio, right? Where the Kagune just came out by itself, right, when he was in danger and he had no control over it. And now it's like this is him, activating it, right? Um so it's a nice little progression for him. And he chopped Amon's club in half. Nice. What? Dude, and he got him. Dude, look at I'm so impressed by Kaneki, man. He literally just made Amon like bend the knee, quite literally, man. Like Amon is on his knees right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. I was 1000% expecting Amon to wipe the floor with Kaneki, and he did in the beginning a little bit, but still, I did not think that we would see Kaneki turn the tables like this. I underestimated him. I had no idea a ghoul like him existed in the 20th Ward. I don't stand a chance without my Kinke. Seems I've woken up a hungry lion. I'm sorry, Harima. I couldn't. Please run. Please run. If you don't, I'll kill you. You can't fight in that condition anyway. Please get out of here. Are you crazy? I will never turn my back to a ghoul. Go! Please. Alright, so he's actually starting to lose control. Don't make me a murderer. Whoa. Please, I can't hold myself back for much longer. Go, get out of here. I really hope in this decision because I don't know like the proximity of how close Kaneki is in conjunction to or in relation to Toka. Um, so I'm really scared that by letting Amon go, that Amon doesn't somehow go to regroup with Mato and Amon team up against Toka, right? Um, but then it's like Kaneki has every right as well to go over and help Toka, right? maybe. I don't know. Um, I'm not saying I disagree with letting him on live because I don't think it will do much in terms of changing the perspective of what doves see ghouls as. But maybe this is a nice like first step into changing that perception. Um, who knows? Um, my Kinke disappeared. No. Whoa, what happened? It's my right hand that disappeared. What? Hina. Oh no, Hinami activated hers as well? Dude. That's also kind of funny how that happened. Like he thought his Kinke disappeared. It was like, oh no, my hand's gone. um man, dude, I don't want Hinami to get into this at all. I don't blame her, obviously, because like she's literally seeing like God, like could you imagine? It's like literally seeing like like if someone this is like the worst analogy ever, but it's just the first thing that came to mind. But if like someone's like fighting and you're using like your mom's arm and your dad's like other arm or something like that, and they're using that in the fight, something I don't know, but it's just like it's just so it's so messed up, and I can only imagine like I don't blame her one bit for wanting to like stop this person from like still using her parents, even though her parents are long gone, like still in a way like keeping them in this world, not like literally but like in a way, right? Like it's almost like they can't move on because they're still being forced to fight, in a weird way, right? um I'm not saying that their souls are in their cognates or whatever, but it's just like it's almost like, yeah, like they're still having like forced to fight even though they've moved on from this world. Um, so yeah, like I don't blame Hinami like seeing this and being like, you know, possibly just being consumed by rage maybe, but also just being like grief stricken and like, man, like I gotta stop this. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I don't know. I don't blame her, but I'm also very concerned because she is a kid. So like, I feel like she probably. I'm just assuming she doesn't have a lot of experience in terms of fighting doves and whatnot. Um, but either way, man, I'm terrified. I don't want to see her put in this position to fight against, especially not against Mato, right? Um, so I really hope that Toka's not like indisposed at the moment, and she can take the forefront of this battle and have Hinami just hang in the background or whatever. Because Hinami does not need to be fighting Mato. It's simple as that. She does not need to be fighting Mato. Um, so yeah, I'm scared to see what happens next chapter, but it's whatever, man. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe for more Tokyo Ghoul, and I'll see you guys in the next chapter. Peace.